Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I have started a personal DSA challenge where I am solving 5 problems per pattern, covering 180 problems in total. I'll be posting one video per day explaining my thought process from brute force to optimized approach. If you're new here, you can check out the previous videos to follow along. In today's video, we will work on first unique character in a string. The problem states that we are given a string yes and our task is to return the index of first non-repeating character in the string. If no such character exists, then we will return -1. So the idea for brute force approach is we will pick each character one by one and we will count how many times it appears in the string. If the count is exactly 1, then we will return its index. So let's loop through the given string from I0 till the length. And let's take a counter as 0 and we will take another loop which also starts from J0 till the end. Oops. And we'll check if the character is same. If this is equals to the character at J index, then we will increment the count. Now we will check if count is 1. Count is 1, then we will directly return I. Okay, otherwise at the end we would return -1. Let's run the code. Okay, it is accepted. So the time complexity here is O of n square and the space complexity is O of 1 because we did not use any extra space. So the solution works, but it becomes slow for longer strings since we are using 2 for loops. So let's think of an optimized approach. Instead of counting repeatedly for every character, we can count the frequency of each character once and then scan the string again to find the first character with frequency 1. So this removes the redundant work. So for that, let's take a frequency array of size 26. Because it says S contains only lowercase English letters, 26 would be sufficient. And now let's update this frequency array. For that, let's convert the input into character array and let's update the frequency of this character -a to get the index will be incremented. Now we have the frequency of each character. Now we will loop through the frequency for int I0 I extends till the end I++, and we will check if the character at I minus a, if frequency of yes dot char at this index minus a to get the index. So frequency of that index, if it is 1, then we will return that index. Okay, otherwise at the end we would return -1. Let's run the code. Mm. Frequency of s dot char at I minus a is 1. What's wrong? Mm. Variable declaration is not allowed here. Okay. Typo. Okay, it is accepted. Let's submit the code. It's working. So the time complexity here is reduced to O of 1, O of n, and the space complexity is O of 1. Because though we have initialized a frequency array, it is of constant size 26, so the space complexity would not be O of n, but it would be O of 26, which is constant. So it is said that the space complexity is O of 1. So the key takeaways here are the brute force checks for every character again and again. So hashing or using this frequency array avoids repeated work. So when a problem involves first unique or frequency, we have to think of hash map or frequency array. So yeah, that's it for today's problem, and I'll see you in the next one.